My best friend sabotaged everything good in my life for my own good. She was laughing until everything was exposed in front of her groom and his entire family. My best friend Tara and I met in middle school when she stood up to bullies picking on me for my secondhand clothes. She became my protector, my advisor, my closest friend for 15 years. I trusted her with everything, and she always said she'd look out for me because I was too nice to look out for myself. When I started dating Josh in college, Tara said he seemed shady and she'd keep an eye on him for me. 2 months later, she tearfully confessed they'd slept together. She said she'd seduced him to test his loyalty, and he'd failed immediately. She said I should be grateful she exposed him before I got more invested. I was devastated, but Tara held me while I cried, saying she'd sacrificed her own integrity to protect me. Josh tried to explain, but I wouldn't listen. Found out a year later from his roommate that Tara had gotten him blackout drunk and he didn't remember anything. When my grandmother left me her vintage jewelry collection, Tara said I'd never wear such old-fashioned pieces, and they'd just make me look desperate for attention. She offered to sell them for me to a dealer she knew. I said I wanted to keep them for sentimental value, but came home one day to find them gone. Tara had taken them and sold them for $3,000, which she used to buy me a makeover package because I deserved to look modern, not like someone's grandmother. She'd thrown away family heirlooms to buy me hair extensions and spray tans I never wanted. When I got promoted to department manager, Tara said the job would be too stressful for someone with my anxiety. She called my boss pretending to be me and declined the promotion, saying I needed to focus on my mental health. She told me after it was done, saying she'd saved me from a breakdown. I should be grateful she protected my well-being. My boss gave the promotion to someone else and never offered me another opportunity, thinking I couldn't handle responsibility. Every good thing that came into my life, Tara destroyed while telling me to be grateful. She'd flirt with guys who showed interest in me, then say they'd hit on her so they must be players. She'd tell my other friends I talked badly about them so they'd distance themselves, then say she was the only one I could really trust. She'd sign me up for things I didn't want, then cancel things I did want, always knowing what was best for me. The pattern continued for years until I met Adam at my cousin's wedding. He was kind, stable, and genuinely liked me. Tara immediately said he was too boring and probably had secrets. I didn't tell her we were dating for 6 months, the most peaceful months I'd had in years. When she found out, she was furious I'd kept secrets but said she'd forgive me and help me see Adam's true nature. She started her usual routine of showing up when we had dates, flirting with him, creating chaos, but Adam saw right through her. He told me Tara was sabotaging me on purpose and asked why I let her. That's when I finally started seeing the pattern clearly. When Adam proposed, I said yes, but didn't tell Tara. We planned a small wedding with just family, but Tara found out through Instagram and demanded to be maid of honor, saying after everything she'd done for me, she deserved it. She actually listed all the times she'd saved me from bad relationships, bad decisions, bad opportunities. She said I owed her for 15 years of protection. I made her maid of honor but had my own plans. See, Tara had gotten engaged too, to this rich guy named Colin who owned several restaurants. She was planning this massive wedding with a famous planner named Diane who did celebrity events. Tara bragged constantly about how Diane was the best, how the wedding would be perfect, how she deserved the fairy tale after spending so long taking care of me. I met with Diane privately and hired her to plan a surprise. The week before Tara's wedding, I had coffee with Diane and told her everything. How Tara had slept with Josh to save me from him, how she'd stolen my inheritance to improve me, how she'd sabotaged my promotion for my own good. I had 15 years of stories about Tara protecting me by destroying everything good in my life. Diane listened to 4 hours of examples with rowing horror. She asked why I stayed friends with someone so toxic, and I said Tara had convinced me I couldn't survive without her protection. Diane asked if I wanted her to refuse to work the wedding, but I said no. I wanted Diane to know exactly who she was celebrating. The day of Tara's wedding, during the rehearsal dinner, Diane gave a speech as the planner who'd gotten to know the couple. She said she'd learned so much about Tara through her friend, specifically how Tara had always put others first. She listed every single thing Tara had done to me but framed as sacrifices. How Tara had slept with her best friend's boyfriend to test his loyalty. How she'd sold family heirlooms without permission to buy her friend makeup. How she'd declined her friend's promotion behind her back. How she'd isolated her friend from others to be the only support system. The room was silent as Diane kept going, listing 15 years of manipulation as examples of Tara's helpfulness. Colin's face got paler with each example. His family was staring at Tara in horror. Full story on channel, link below.